What kind of effort do you think is necessary for the musician and the society in order to be loved for such a long time?
So many people are extremely happy and rewarded and think when they win a competition or they win a job that it's, okay, that's it, I'm arrived now, and then they relax. Actually, it's the moment where it starts. Until then, it was only freedom. And then when suddenly you have won a competition or you have a job, people have expectations. People know about you. You start getting a kind of degree of being famous. Though being famous is not classical music. Classical music is confidential, actually, unless you do something really pop, like the two cellists, or like, you know, some. If you want to be famous, it's better to do movies, to do sports, to do politics, or to do this kind of thing, or pop. But now, how to hold in the long run? You need to have a personal development. You need to have projects. You need to get musical food. How you get musical food is actually by playing with great people in different styles. So when I play Baroque music, I will try to play with people like Pinocchio or Antonini, for example, who give me and who are open to the modern instrument or old instrument, to enjoy making music both ways, you know, who are not limited, or then make the jazz project with some top jazz players, or make the contemporary music with the top composers and the top conductors. Actually, the stronger your partners, the easier it is to play, because they solve a lot of problems. They don't bring problems, they bring solutions. It's not a power game. I'm saying the opposite, actually. The better the musicians around you, the more you will have some opportunity to develop yourself, inspired by mutual inspiration. If you, on the contrary, you think, okay, it's good to have a group that you can control, and where there's no problem of leadership, that you will be then it's a political game, it's a power game. And then the personal development will be always in this relationship of power and authority with other musicians, and therefore your development will probably more limited, and getting less input from other forms of arts or other forms of performance. Particularly as a flute player, people say we don't have so much solo repertoire. I play so many solo concerts and so many pieces over 1 year. That's not true. There's a lot to play. But of course, you have to play a lot of contemporary music, you have to play a lot of Baroque music, you have to play a lot of classical music, and if you want to play romantic music, transcriptions, or a few original works, or orchestra music, large orchestra music. This way, for me, it has been working in the long term. And either I play 1 week or 2 weeks with Berlin Philharmonic, or I play 1 week, 2 weeks on tour, or 3 weeks. It depends on how things get planned. One time in the orchestra, I'm serving the interpretation of the conductor. He decides, or she decides. When I'm playing as a soloist, I decide. When we're playing chamber music, we decide together. But there has to be, of course, in the rehearsal, one direction, not 10 directions with 10 players. Otherwise, it's not possible, and it's not good in the end. But all of this is different aspects of music making, different position. And the more you keep this alive, this awareness of different position, the antennas, the more you can develop in the same time. If you're really too much focused on one thing, then it's a specialty, but usually your peak will be reached very quickly.